Hey everyone, so yeah, it's been a busy week. This video is going up a little bit later than usual, but this is the week 21 market watch video for Eve Echoes, whereby we just go quickly through what's going on in the in-game market, what's improving, what's not improving, what sort of gameplay you might want to do if you're an industrialist or if you want to set up your PI, with regards to chasing the prices. So yeah, that is the main crux of the video. If it sounds useful to you, hit that subscribe button. We are slowly making our way to 1,000 subscribers, and I am hoping to put out some rather different content in the near future. That is different to Eve Echoes, alongside Eve Echoes, of course. I'm not going to abandon this game anytime soon. But anyway, let's have a look at the weekly prices. And yes, this week I am sitting down. I'm trying to hold on to my voice for as long as I can, after completely losing it last week. So yeah, I'm sitting down where the distance between me and the mic is probably a quarter of the distance, so I only have to project it so far. But anyway, let's have a look at what's going on, shall we? So here's our graph, here's our nice little summary. As we can see up at the top, PLEX is continuing to climb. Yeah, it's not going to stop climbing by the looks of it. Instead of it being a gentle increase, it looks like it's quite a significant increase. We'll get to the numbers shortly. But yeah, PLEX is not slowing down, unfortunately. As we go down towards planetary for shipbuilding and for the Cobalt Edge planetary materials, both of them have gone up. And as we can see, as is the pattern throughout the game, they're always in sync with each other. So shipbuilding seems to be going up. So if you're looking at figuring out what planetary materials to set up shop with, shipbuilding is the way to go. Shipbuilding is definitely the way to go. And if you're tempted to go into Cobalt Edge, Kalevala Expanse or Ethereum Reach to get these new planetary materials, the ones that drop in NPC Rex, the value of them is still going up. So head over there. Head over there. Moving down, we have minerals. Whilst not as lucrative as they were a good number of weeks ago, about a month ago looking at this, they are picking back up in value again, which is surprising considering we've just had another capital ship in a box event. But hey ho, it's there. Mining is creeping back up again, as is capital ships. And if we go down to the very bottom, this is definitely a telltale sign for what not to set up your planetary into. And that is the planetary structures. Now, of course, this graph doesn't represent the profitability between shipbuilding or structure building with regards to planetary. All it's doing is just reflecting the trends that they're following. And as we can see, the trend at the moment is shipbuilding PI is going up in price. Structure building PI is going down in price. I don't know which is the most profitable without going to individual constellations and mapping it all out and getting the prices for every single bit of PI. And it's a lot of work, and I know it's a lot of work because I used to do that on a fortnightly basis. Back when I had a couple of outposts in Pure Blind, I did that every fortnight. I'd have a look at the PI in the area, compare it against all the costs, choose the most profitable PI on their most profitable planets. Yeah, that was a lot of work. There's no surprise I dropped it after becoming a content creator. But anyway, that is our graph. Let's have a look at the raw data, shall we? And we're just going to skip past most of the weeks. We're just going to give it, say, that many weeks worth. So, week 21. If you want to take a quick look at this, feel free to pause the video right here and take a quick look at your heart's content. Again, if you want access to the raw numbers and where I get them all from, just look at Mario's API. You'll be able to find it if you search on the relevant discords. So, yeah, let's skim past all of these, shall we, and head straight for the summary. So, Morphite has gone up by 7.01%. So, if you're in nullsec, if you're mining exclusively in a venture and upsetting the people in the local area by cherry picking all of the morphites, then carry on doing it because it's gone back up again after a 14.79% drop. So it's not recovered. It's not recovered from where it was a few weeks ago. but it is climbing back up again. All minerals, again, they've not recovered completely from where they were a few weeks ago, having dropped 11% in the previous video. But they're back up. They're back up by 6.8%. Planetary ships, planetary cobalt, as we can see, nice consistent climb. Not as great as it was last week, but still going up. It is still going up. Planetary ships and cobalt is still going up. Planetary structures, however, is going down. Is this the fastest that that planetary structure materials have been going down? Let's have a look. 4.6, 4.05. Yeah, so throughout these videos, the fastest it's gone down is 4.67% between videos. Now it's going down by 6.41%. So, are no structures getting destroyed? Have the only structures that have been destroyed recently been those couple in Ethereum Reach that got destroyed by NPCs? Is that it? Do we need another big war to kick off structure warfare? We probably do. We probably do. And here we come to PLEX prices. Everybody's least favourite price because it never seems to go down. Even though we want it to. Even though we want it to, and even though the devs have signalled that they're trying at least a little bit, only a little bit, to get it down, it's not really going down, is it? It's not going down. In my opinion, the only way PLEX is actually going to stop climbing and actually have a chance at going down is if NetEase just said one day, we're disabling the AI core. We're just going to disable it. We're going to reimburse everybody that invested in activating the AI function, say 500 Aurum, because I think that was the equivalent, wasn't it, to be able to unlock the AI core. I can't remember now. You can unlock the AI core either by spending Aurum or by spending those golden Tesseract core thingies. If I was NetEase, I'd reimburse everybody in Aurum the exact amount that it would have cost to upgrade to AI and just remove the AI feature from the game, end of. Because then you'd have, well, for starters, you'd have more people actually engaging in the game and doing the ratting and earning ISK. And you wouldn't have people like me, and I will put my hands up here because I do it on occasion, once or twice a week. You wouldn't have people like me earning, say, 300 or 400 mil per day using the AI. With all of that AFK ratting, there's no wonder prices are going up because everybody's buying power is higher. So unless they take that brave stance and get rid of the AI core, which shouldn't be necessary anyway, these prices are going to keep going up until the price reflects everybody's earnings, everybody's passive earnings through the AI core. I know I've said it before in a previous video, but the cost of PLEX used to be tied somewhat to how much you could earn with planetary materials. So if you were set up in nullsec with no capsuleer outpost, and you had a character 554 gathering PI every single week, probably going out and undocking to collect that PI twice a week probably. If you were doing that without an outpost, the value of the PI that you harvested, if you were following market trends, would match the cost of basic Omega. So you could get basic Omega 170 PLEX every month by just harvesting that PI and selling it. That, for about 2 years, is how I funded 2 of my alts, just by going out there and collecting that PI. That's how I funded them. I didn't have to do like really extravagant PvE. But that rule changed when AI was introduced, because when AI was introduced, the number one form of passive income stopped being planetary materials, and it started being the AI core, whereby instead of say 200 or 300 million ISK a week that you could get through PI, you were getting that in 2/3 of a session per day just from the AI core. And until PLEX prices get high enough to reflect the amount of ISK that you can earn with the AI core, they're just going to keep going up. It's just going to keep going up until they meet to that point. And it might even go higher, because it might be AI plus PI. It kind of depends on how the player base works. But yeah, that's my own mini ramble right there. You've got to pad out these videos somehow, haven't you? This video will be like 2 minutes long if I just said, okay, here's the prices, guys. I'm just going to whittle through them one by one. Yeah, this went up, this went down. Jobs are good. But anyway, that is my ramble over. There's not a massive amount for me to say in this video. And if I did try to come up with something more to say, I would run out of voice and I wouldn't be able to do the next video game review recording that I'll probably be doing in about an hour's time. So yeah, expect that one to go live later this week. It's probably going to be Wednesday that I do it. And it'll be an indie game as well. I'm trying to do more indie game videos at the moment alongside Eve Echoes. So yeah, that's about it really. I do have a image poll up on my channel at the moment. I want to know, guys, live streams, okay? I'm not going to be doing live streams for Eve Echoes because it's kind of hard to do a live stream right for Eve Echoes, let's be honest. Either you're live streaming yourself mining in perfect safety and high sec, or you're out in low sec or no sec broadcasting your location to the world and screwing up any chance of you actually succeeding in whatever it is that you're trying to do. So I'm not going to be live streaming for Eve Echoes, but what I want to know is what sort of games should I live stream outside of Eve Echoes? So horror, monster taming, base building, roguelike, or something else, maybe a strategy game. It's got to be something that's engaging, that generates a good number of laughs, or makes me scared shitless and somehow creates entertainment for you guys. It's got to be something good and entertaining, a little bit reactive, you know, that sort of stuff. So let me know, head over to that image poll, vote there, comment there, whatever you want to do to let me know what you'd like me to do. Because there's no point me just plucking a game out of thin air that nobody's interested in and just expecting it to succeed, because it just won't, will it? But anyway, gonna cut the ramble there. I'm already starting to feel my voice going. I need to give it at least something of a chance to recover. Thanks again for listening, everyone, and yeah, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, if you want to hear me ramble and lose my voice more. Until the next video, fly safe, fly casual, you know the drill. See you guys. Have a cup of tea.